He's like a technician in NASA over in the United States. Andrew says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're with Angeline Sloan of Firmus. And it's the Newry City, Paddy Duffy, the Newry City Firmus Triathlon.
The Firmus Newry City Triathlon.
The Firmus Newry City Triathlon. Now you know, I might be able to do judo at 70, but I can't remember names so well. That's his thing. So why is Firmus involved? Obviously you want to sponsor it, but what makes you think the Newry Triathlon is the thing to hitch your wagon to?
We're very active in the Newry area, and
I see the holes that you manage on the roads. You do them fabulously.
Thank you very
much. Where you
much.
see Firmus, you actually see organisation.
Excellent, that's good to hear. And which will come with the Newry Triathlon as well.
Wow.
Look, we saw sport as a great opportunity where people feel happy, they feel the sense of achievement, and that's what we like to get involved in and giving back to the community.
I'm looking at your absolutely magnificent Tutankhamun necklace. Let the people see that. Do you ever see that? That is amazing.
Thank you very much.
That's Egyptian.
You can borrow it sometime.
Oh, it wouldn't suit me, I tell you, but it's gorgeous, I tell you. So, Firmus coming in. How did you get Firmus on board, Paddy?
Well, Firmus, I think, came to the council to see would they be interested in being a partner with the triathlon, and we met with them and we agreed without a doubt, yes. So hopefully after next Sunday about 7 o'clock, the sales director of Firmus will be hopefully saying, let's go for another couple of years.
Yes,
so
of course.
That's how confident we are.
That's your experience. The triathlon is one of our blue chip events in the area.
Yeah, sport in general, and I was close beside you on Saturday and grounded, and we noticed runners going past, we noticed cyclists going past, and that all culminates in sport in general. So at the moment, Rowan, we have nearly 280 athletes going into Newry Canal on Sunday to start the swim for the triathlon.
It's also a lovely statement about the health of the canal.
Well, we feel that the canal is looking at its best.
Absolutely.
And
water quality is excellent.
It offers up to be a great challenge on Sunday, and this will be the start of many events on the canal.
Yeah.
We also have the Water Festival as well for
course.
the children of the area, finished off with an Iron Kid competition.
Iron Kid?
Iron Kid. It's a cycle and a run for the children. So
that's fantastic.
It's a family day, fun day, activity day, culminating with the triathlon.
Yeah. The Firmus is relatively new in Northern Ireland. You're replumbing us all over the place.
And that's right.
Sometimes people will say, I'd love that firm. I love gas, but it must cost a fortune to get in. I can't do it. Can you lay that ghost to rest?
Yeah, I suppose it is an investment for your house or your home or business indeed.
Yeah.
The average cost for a home is around £2,000. Yeah. Now there is grants available
grants,
as well.
And then you stretch that over the period of life you're going to be there.
Yes, yes. You know,
and Mr. Brendan at Brendan Jackson at Newry Credit Union, delighted to help people get Firmus installed.
Excellent. That's advocates around the Newry and Mourne area.
Of course you do.
Brilliant.
Of course you do.
Yeah, so just contact Firmus Energy and one of our guys will be out, have a quick chat with you, see if it suits you, talk you through all the benefits and what you can expect.
It's a local company.
It is, yeah. We're based
in terms of Northern Ireland.
Yeah, we're based in Antrim and we have 90 local employees as well.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it, Eddie, Paddy? That
well, it's good for the area.
Number of employees. You know?
Well, it's good for the area, and it's good for sport, and that they want to be part of the community with their sponsorship, and we'd welcome that.
Yeah. What is it about Newry and Mourne, Paddy, that has triggered this renaissance of sport? We are good at sport. Well, you look at your two newspapers, the Democrat today and the New Reporter tomorrow. Sports, but people winning.
Well, you can put it down, you can really narrow it down to commitment of a lot of people who now come into the twilight of their career have promoted the sport. I think immediately of Willie McCracken.
Ah, bless him. I saw him running the other day. He was approaching Narrowwater Castle with Newry on his back.
He's getting ready for the Dublin Marathon.
My goodness.
The Brian Monaghan on the cycling, the McKinleys on the cycle, the soccer, the Gaelic, it's all there for years. So the minor sports, which people would associate triathlons with, are coming to the top now, and individual sports, and that's what we're out to promote.
And you see, in promoting that, you're also promoting the fundamental core value of who we are. Health, good health.
Exactly. That's why we mentioned Iron Kid at the start. We will target young people to introduce them to the sport and through the council's summer schemes for sport every year, each sport that you could think of is practically involved now. So we hope to get sport into the community at an early age so that children can make an opportunity to decide what sport they want to do, and cycling and running have become very popular.
So between Newry and Mourne District Council, the schools, the educative process, we've got a strategy.
That's right. And
Is it too much
strategy working.
Is it too much to squint over the horizon and say, Olympics in the future?
Well, Lawrence McGivern has been a classic example of how dedication and commitment and wanting to do well. He's doing very well. He was the Paralympics. He's done very well at the recent games in Europe. So who knows? The one that hasn't really been mentioned locally was the transplant games.
Yes.
And there's a lot of local people involved there. Janet Coleman goes back many years and is still competing. Still
40
competing.
years, and she's still competing.
I think she won medals there recently at the transplant game. So
comes from
even my own special thing, the Special Olympics.
Yes.
We introduce young people with a learning disability to sport at a very early age, and we get results.
I think I might have met recently one of your folk from Gateway. This man is dedicated to Gateway in Newry, helping people who are extraordinarily special. And there's a lad over in the Dominican, you see, and that lad is there in the Dominican in your, what is Sean? Is Sean?
So Paddy Connolly, he's actually a second cousin of mine.
Yeah, for goodness sake.
He's
so
a
Paddy is there,
lad.
and there's another lad there in the
Young McMillan.
Young McMillan.
That's right.
He got me the other day. There's Anne coming in. Have a seat, Anne. You're most welcome. We're live at the moment. Anne Hales is joining me at 10 o'clock, which will be very jolly. A wonderful person of broadcasting and authorship and the media over many, many years. But that young fellow, he came down off the altar, and I was there. We were sorting out the Linen Memorial, Alicia Troughton's Linen Memorial, and he came to me and he looked at me, he said, he shook hands first of all, and we laughed and we joked, and he said, your coat, he said, art. Your trousers, he said, art. Your shoes, art. This is a lad with Down syndrome, chap. And he said, your entirety, art. But he'd been learning about art and the clouds. What lovely, lovely people you work with.
Well, indeed. Well, they get great enjoyment out of it too.
They do.
That's what it's all about.
You're a good man. You've been doing it a long time with the folk.
Maybe
How
too
many
long.
years now?
Over 40 anyway.
See the way he goes quiet whenever we ask him about his good works. We do. You're over 40 years doing it.
Yeah,
You're still down on the Kilmorey Street.
No, I have a watching brief there, but my main thing now would be Special Olympics.
Of course.
And of course, most of the time I have to say Newry Mourne Council.
Of course. Yeah, you do a bit of work.
That's where you get the few bob every month.
But then your retirement time is coming.
Well, not too far away.
Not too far away, and that'll give you more time to do. But don't go and play golf or something daft.
No, I've tried that years ago.
No, it's not good. Not a good. It's totally illogical to be hitting a ball
maybe
at a target you
triathlons.
can't see.
I'll do try and maybe
Well, why
become a
wouldn't you start a
triathlon.
triathlon?
Absolutely.
You're looking after Iron Kids.
That's it.
What about Iron Zoomers? That's what they call them in Canada.
Iron Zoomer friends.
Zoomers. Get a triathlon for the likes of me at 71.
Absolutely.
With a thing to do.
But,
so it's a joy for you to be, Angeline, to be associated with this because it's fresh, it's new,
absolutely.
it's determined.
Yeah, it's really new to Newry and Mourne area, and it's great. It'll be a great spectacle for spectators as well on Sunday to come along and see almost 300 people.
But there's a lovely canal. Try and grab the view of them coming round the bend down below Drummelane, and you're in the basin and you're looking down, and you see the splash and the head and the form of a forest of swimmers coming through the water, and it's great. And they come out of the water and they're running and they're getting rid of this and getting onto the bike and away they go. Yeah. Exactly what are the disciplines?
The swim is 750.
750?
750 metres. And the cycle, I think, is about 12, 13 miles, and the run is 5k. And that's the start of, we hope, what's going to be a long future. We hope to have another swim before the winter comes in from the Victoria Locks to the basin.
That's lovely.
So that's something we're going to be working on from
Billy Donnelly said to me the other day, he said, if you're down in the point, he said, if you're around about 2:30, we're swimming from Carlingford to Warren Point.
That's right.
I said, Billy, I'll have a look at that. Did you know that your father and I and Austin O'Hare swam from Carlingford to Warren Point in February many years ago, I tell you. So the enrollment for the marathon, how many have you got so far?
Well, we have 280 and we're hoping for 20 more odd.
So you'll be into the 300.
So we'll hit the 300. and a couple of hundred children doing their thing on the canal. And I suppose you'll allow me to mention that it's all costs money to do this.
Oh,
and
yes,
with
of course.
Farmers here being our main sponsor for the triathlon.
What does it cost to put a triathlon on?
Well, I can tell you that next Monday.
Yeah, you'll do the final sums then.
The children's activities are sponsored by Neighbourhood Renewal, DSD, and Challenge of Change are involved as well. So it's quite a bit of money to do it right, to do it safe and to do it proper and to do it right.
Of course it is, but safety is your
Absolutely,
middle
we're
name.
paramount on that.
Oh, you'll be keeping the boats on the canal to the speed limit.
Yes,
It's
we've
important.
had conversations with that, and we will stay
That's
within. It's
huge.
4 miles per hour. It's not 4
That's
knots
good.
per hour.
No, it's 4 miles per hour, because the awful thing is if speedboats get anywhere near the canal, the wake is put up and it
Absolutely.
erodes the banks.
But the activity of the boats around will be in the basin, confined to the basin.
Good.
There'll be
Well, that'll be fine.
There'll be no rams
Not into
standing up and down the
yeah,
canal.
Yeah,
no.
because I see the mallard duck and the Canadian geese all on antidepressants at the moment, just in case.
Yes.
But I told them, I said, don't worry, Paddy, Duffy, look after you. It'll all be good.
The boats will be going at Eddie Curtis's swimming pace.
Well, we're safe enough then.
Yes.
Is Eddie doing it?
He is indeed, yes.
He's a heart like a lion to be at it,
Well,
you know.
it's fair play to him, yeah.
Yeah, we wish you well.
Thank you very much.
If someone still wants to be involved, it's next Sunday, is it?
This Sunday,
It's
yeah.
this
This Sunday
coming.
So how do people get there and do it?
Well,
If they want
the entries are officially closed, but if people want to contact me, we'll look favourably at taking them.
look favourably at doing it. That'll be very, very jolly indeed. Listen, thank you both for coming
Thank
in.
you.
Hold on till we get into some music shortly. Coming momentary, well, after the music at 10 o'clock, we have the joy of welcoming Anne Hales into the studio. We'll shoot the breeze about many things, including Anne's book, telling of her time, her life so far, and it's important to say that, in the world of journalism, in the world of broadcasting, in the world of authorship, in the world of the Irish News. Found to be the most successful newspaper on the island, I think, this last week. So they're doing hugely well. 40,000 readers an edition, and then on the day of Anne's column, 57,000 on that particular day, and that's all. That's what it's about. So listen, we're going to play you some music now, and when we come back, out of the joy of introducing, I hope, may I call you a dear friend?
Oh, long time, dear friend.
Long time dear friend, Anne Hales, a beautiful lady of authorship and journalism and the media. Andrew.